Hello and welcome to the space between ideas. I'm Blaine Gates. Today is the first of the two ends. So today is day number 89, and today is the last theme of the direct outcomes checklists. So it turns out that I counted wrong. 101 themes for business should have been 89 themes for business. Now that's not actually entirely true because actually tomorrow in the book Create Crucial Insight by Thomas Buchholz, there is one more theme in the state resources checklist, and it's called other. And in the examples, he talks about having marketing materials, having brochures. So, and I'm sure you can go into other resources, but I don't know, I haven't put any thought into it. So essentially, today you are going to receive your final badge, your state resources badge. Thank you for staying with us, for following us all along the way, for listening and applying each of the themes of each of the checklists, collecting one badge at a time until today. You have now a basis in the themes of the direct outcomes checklists in the book Create Crucial Insight by Thomas Buchholz. Well, not now. Right as soon as I tell you the last theme. And the next, so we still have 89, 90, so we still have 12 more days. And they're going to be probably the most difficult days for me because I need to think about 12 different activities, things that you can do to work through some of the business problems that you're facing. But for today, it's not so difficult. And outside the window, I can see that the snow has long melted. The sun is shining. The buds are appearing on the trees. The wind, that strong spring wind is blowing. And this is the day which we have been envisioning for so long, where we enter the spring season. And, it's the season of planting. The farmers are getting ready to plant. And if you have been with me over the last 89 days, then it's also time for you to plant. It's time to make a decision. It's time to take steps toward making your own business and making your projects more successful. Working with your teams, working with your providers, working with your customers, and achieving a new level of success. Because we know that after spring comes summer, and after summer comes the fall. And if you're not prepared by the fall, then you won't have enough for the winter. And this idea of time is the last theme of the state resources checklist. The idea that you need time to do the things that you want to do, and also that you need time to do the things that you need to do. So let me return to the book, The Worldly Philosophers. This was the first economic works that I read in my life. And there was one passage which touched me. It said that these early agrarian farmers, when they were able to produce more output on their farms and in business, rather than just continuing to go after wealth for the case of achieving wealth, what they would do is they would relax. They would actually put their tools of work down and they would take a moment to breathe because they had extra resources. Now, I think that tells us a few things. One, they must have had a reasonable assurance that they would be able to pick up those plows in the future, that they would be able to continue to earn income for their families. And so there wasn't that same risk. So like now we have this ever-present risk that like if we don't keep up in the marketplace, then there may be a situation where we won't be able to find a job. We will not be able to find income. We will have to rely on family, charity, and government. And it's an interesting society where you have the ability to rely on government. I'm not totally sure I understand the idea of what it means to rely upon government and why that has become such a significant role in society. But it has. To be able to free up time. So now that you have this plan, you have to be able to have the time to implement that plan. Now, if you have like a main gig and this is your side gig, you have a side gig that you're trying to prepare, then I would suggest also using the direct outcomes checklists to plan your main gig, to also make your main gig more efficient so that you have extra time to work on your side thing, your side hustle. Yeah, side hustle. All right. So find ways within your current processes at work so that you can be more efficient, so that you can provide more value. And it may be possible that at work, if you can do things, if you can fulfill the expectation in less time, then you'll be freeing up time to be able to work on your side hustle, your side endeavor. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much potential you want to shape. It doesn't matter how fantastic your plan is. If you don't set aside the time and take steps each day to work toward those outcomes and achieve those results, then it's just a thought exercise. And it's likely that you will not be able to convert the services and products. You will not be able to convert those ideas that you have into some value that you can present to society. I encourage you to take the time, set aside the time, put it in your day planner where you are going to think about the potential that you can shape, to form agendas, and then finally to go ahead and start to act upon the endeavors which you want to achieve. I wish you all the success in the world. I hope that you will not just survive, but that you will thrive. I hope that all of these 89 days in a row have given you time to ponder and to think through everything that needs to be thought through in order to begin to enjoy more success in your current endeavors and in your endeavors ahead. I wish you all the success in the world. You now have all of the badges, and now that you have finished the foundational themes from the book Create Crucial Insight, we will now begin to combine some of these themes and to look at some other aspects from the book Create Crucial Insight. I welcome you to continue to follow me. Click that like button and subscribe, and remember to, what's the thing? And what is the bell? I don't know. What is this bell thing? The thing, the thing.